Hi, my name is Mad Maxter. I will be your beer reviewer for the evening. This is my first attempt at actually trying to do a beer review, so bear in mind I'm not an expert. I'm just a beer lover. What we have here today is three different Pilsner style beers. Pilsner style originates from the Czech Republic in the city of Pilsen. Unfortunately, I don't have one of the original Pilsners here, the Pilsner Urquell, which is basically the granddaddy of the style. What I do have here is old style Pilsner from Molson, which originates originally from the 1920s in Lethbridge, Alberta. I have a Warsteiner, which comes from Warstein, Germany. And I have the brand new Picaroons Feels Good Imperial Pilsner, which originates from Fredericton, New Brunswick. Actually, I was just up there in Fredericton, New Brunswick last Monday and got this bottle directly from the brewery. The other two off the shelf in my local liquor store, of course. Now, this is going to be a bit of a neat experience for me because I've never actually had Warsteiner before. Even though I do have a Warsteiner glass. I bought it at a Value Village thinking, hey, that looks cool. And that I wanted to try it. So, I'll get right down to opening up the first one. I think the first one I'm going to open up is the Molson Old Style. I'm going to pour here. Pilsner is the original light lager. Pretty much all golden lagers that came afterwards, like Bud, all that junk, originates from this style. This style actually does have some technical merit. Okay, as you can see, this one's kind of a golden straw color. Let's give it a sniff. Definitely smells like a lager. You got to keep in mind that this Molson Old Style Pilsner is a macro lager from Canada, which is brewed in the same, probably brewed in the same places as, you know, like Molson Canadian or Export or whatever else. I'm also not a huge fan of the lager style, but I don't mind Pilsner because it's not quite the same and usually is a better quality. There isn't really much more that I can say about this than it smells like a lager. Can't make out any other kind of smell to it. It's got that kind of metallic smell. Well, let's give it a sip. It's got a bit of a corn in the aftertaste. It's not very dry. Up front, it's watery. Not much for hops to speak of, although maybe there is a slight lager bitteriness to it. It's alright. Not exactly what I would call a fantastic beer, but it's drinkable. Now, let's try opening up the Warsteiner. I've never actually used this glass before, I just got it last week. Let's see. It's about the same kind of lightness, maybe a little bright, lighter in color than the Molson Pilsner. Let's see, what she smell like. Again, not much to the smell. This one is 4.8 4.8% alcohol by volume. The Molson is 5. So it's a little lighter. Although this one comes straight from Germany. There's not really much smell to tell of. Can't really pick out anything. Let's give it a taste. Ugh. I've had other Pilsners before. This one's got a very metallic taste. You can taste a little bit of hops. Nothing on the aftertaste. A little drier than the Molson style. It tastes like the hops are almost like grapefruity. It's crisp though. I will give it that. And let's give the other one a try. Good Pilsner, directly from the Picaroons brewery in Fredericton, New Brunswick. This one's made at a local craft brew. I would expect this one to have a bit more taste and flavor from one that didn't have to travel across the ocean and didn't come from a macro lager brewery. This one here, made in smaller batches to a finer quality style. As you can see, this one's a lot darker. Now, I have had Pilsner Urquell in the past, just so everybody knows. I'm not doing this review of Pilsners without, having any kind of previous experience with the original. What I do remember from trying it last summer was that it's very light. It's got a nice hoppy flavor. It was actually a rather good beer, but I haven't had it since. This, you can see where it's got like almost an amber color. Might be a little darker than what a Pilsner should be. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh. You can smell the hops. Almost smells kind of, let's see. Almost, I wouldn't say buttery, but kind of close to that. I'm going to say that's probably the hops. Let's give it a taste. You can definitely taste the hops. It's nice and light. Oh yeah, that's the best of the three. Might be hoppier than what a Pilsner should be, but the taste is right. The taste is right on spot. That tastes, from what I can remember, just like Pilsner Urquell from last summer. That's definitely the best of the three. It's also 7% alcohol to boot, so it won't take as many of these to get smashed on. When it comes to being able to drink several at a time, might be a bit strong, a bit much, might make you sick after a while. The Pilsner from Molson, you could probably slam several cans of that and get drunk. That's a drinking beer. Warsteiner, I won't judge it too harshly just because it probably tastes better in Germany. Pilsner feels good. Well, I love Picaroons. And I'm going to have to give this one my gold medal. This the bronze, the Molson. And Warsteiner. The Molson, the silver. and the Warsteiner the bronze. Now, these are not bad beers. These are actually good beers. So, don't think of me as being too harsh. I just think that the one that I like best is the Pilsner from Picaroons. Anyway, that's my word. Bye.